The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Miami Dolphins on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Inside the 30. And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First carry here for Devon Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
That's good. The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
White, set, ready, set.
On play action, Love. That's right side and brought in by Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Ball red, black shot.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Green jack. Drill green. Let's go now. Strike blue. Blue striker. Needle blue. Stick. Mega. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Black. Ready. Trail. Yellow. 33. Yep. Shield. Black. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Black ultra. Let's go. Red. Shot. Right. 45. Fuse. Yellow. Set.
On first down, it's Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Throwing on second down, Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
Here's Love. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Stick. Smack. Yellow. 43. Red. Yellow. Hut.
Here's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to have the Packers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Red. Cycle. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long.
Black shot. 10 black. Green jack. Set.
Now Love. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They're on the 27-yard line.
You heard of a man, I must transform it.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achen. He's belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Second and 11.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
There we go. Set. 60 Vikings. 60 Warriors. 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
Throwing Willis. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First down.
A gain there of 17.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They'll stay on the ground with Achen. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 41, here's second and 8.
Ready. Cougar 19. Trap 50. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now Willis. Forced out wide. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
18 run. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Willis to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18. Pioneer. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Willis now to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
It's a turnover.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Love to throw it on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And they bring him down there Green Bay. That goes for 58. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
Blue striker. 60 red. Ready.
Love. And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers will get out in front 17-7.
Dolphins 7. McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's hard. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. A run up the middle with Achan. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, Smash! Trap 60! Trap 60!
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. And that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Throwing, Willis. That one out wide to Achan. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Dolphins are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, You don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
RPO, that one is complete. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
On the bootleg, it's Love. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First down. A gain of 3 on the play.
2 minutes remain here in this first half.
First down.
We'll come back to Miami after this.
Got it.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
That's quickly out to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
Second and 7.
Set. Ready. Red. 38. Set.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. And the Dolphins are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25.
First down.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
28-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll lead to a second down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Ready, ready?
Pistol snap to Willis. That's caught on the right side by Waters. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Tight, 19 tight. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19, 79 Broncos.
Willis now to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Come on, come on. 19, 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now, faking the give. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary. He works his way in, and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
60 boxes, 60 boxes, 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw, here's Willis. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will be out of bounds, no time left on the clock, and that is the final action here in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Cougar 19.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Ready? Franco 80. Warrior 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Willis. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Check the Eagles! Check the Eagles! Ready, ready?
On the carry, it's Achan. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, break!
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Ready? Rig alert, rig alert. Panther 60, Panther 60.
To throw is Willis. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Point after now from Dicker. Got it. And the Dolphins will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And the strength on display rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll get this out wide. Down the sideline. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Packers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
60 average.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Drill green. Ready?
On play action, Love. No chance at all. He'll go down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Black Ultra. Set hut. 45. 1. Ready.
Second down throw for Love. That complete to Jacobs. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Ancient. And he'll get about 5.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Willis. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jarvis Brownlee.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready! 19, 19! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Warriors 70, 18, Pioneer!
Throwing, Willis. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And Listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Mustang 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey, smash. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Here we go, here we go. Dragon 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos, Cup 19, Cup.
Willis to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
Cowboy 80. 19 light, Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Willis now to throw. Finish, he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It is third and long.
19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Cougar 19. Rig, Warrior 70.
Now Willis. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Ready.
2nd and 11.
Let's go.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Get it. 70 Timberwolf. Hey, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Throwing is Willis. Over the middle, he's taken in by Waddle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Miami.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Achan. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Come on, Achan. Touchdown, Miami. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, break.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Now Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. 60 red. Drill 52. Striker.
In motion, Reed. Love to throw on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Dolphins 24. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The RPO, that one is complete. Whoa! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Tag! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Ready.
He'll try and run it here. It's H.A. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. He will convert. It's 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up first down.
All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Cowboy, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
Throwing, Willis. A good throw, that's complete on the slant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolf. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now it's H.A. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready. Let go.
They get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Now, 2nd and goal.
Trap 50, trap. Set it. Cougar 19.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2.
Come on, come on.
Are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
To throw, here's Willis. Oh my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Bullard.
Yeah, decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Ball red. Ready, set.
There's no play action with Love. Forced to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And quickly out to Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they got a shot.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to come up with a late turnover. But it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers.